Hello, folks. My name is Jenna from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom. And today I have a very interesting story. This one comes courtesy of goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's www.goldenstatetimes.com. And it says that Democrats are now demanding new leadership after Pelosi postpones vote for banning lawmakers from trading stocks. So Nancy Pelosi and her husband have made millions upon millions upon millions of dollars since 2020 by trading stock. Futures is what she's into. So, once again, this comes courtesy of goldenstatetimes.com, and it says, Representative Abigail Spanberger, Democrat of Virginia, on Friday called for a new Democrat leadership, not Democratic, Democrat leadership on Capitol Hill after top House Democrats scrapped plans to vote on legislation banning lawmakers from stock trading. Now, Nancy Pelosi in the past has said that she thinks it's a good idea and she approves of it or whatever. Of course she does, because she already made millions and millions and millions. Her husband has already made millions upon millions off of insider trading. It says, the scathing statement from top Democrats, especially Representative Spanberger, a two-term congresswoman in a tight re-election race, came one day after House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, Democrat of Maryland, said that the bill prohibiting lawmakers from trading stocks would not be put up for a vote this week. Right? Very convenient for them. Spanberger was one of a number of Democrats in tough re-election contests pushing for a vote on the legislation, which has widespread public support, before the November midterms, in the hopes of securing a victory to tout in the final weeks of her campaign. It says that she sponsored the bill on the matter last year. Spanberger said in a statement, quote, "This moment marks a failure of House leadership. And it's yet another example of why I believe that the Democrat Party needs new leaders in the halls of Capitol Hill, as I have long made known." She went on to say, quote, "Rather than bring members of Congress together who are passionate about this issue, leadership chose to ignore these voices, push them aside, and look for new ways that they could string the media and the public along, and even evade public criticism." Public criticism. There's even groups and accounts on social media that just focus on the trades made by lawmakers. Very interesting stuff. And the people that are doing most of these illegal insider trades are Democrats, including Nancy Pelosi. It says that the House leaves Washington on Friday and is not scheduled to return until after the midterms. So guess what? They're going on vacation again. They're going on vacation yet again. They just recently came from vacation. A whole 2 months they were off. They come back for a week or two, and then they're off again for another few weeks. And they get paid a lot of money, when in reality, they shouldn't get paid a penny. Not 1 penny should they be paid. It says Nancy Pelosi, who was the first opposed to the stock ban but backed it in an effort in February, had teased a September vote on the measure earlier this month. Hoyer, who is reportedly against the stock ban, of course, told reporters on Thursday that lawmakers do not have enough time to review the legislation, which was unveiled this week. They don't have enough time for that. Why? Because it makes Nancy Pelosi millions. It makes Nancy Pelosi's husband millions. It makes Democrats millions upon millions, because all they do is insider trade all the time. That is the reason why they're wealthy. They get the information first. They have their buddies inside of those companies at different places, from CEO all the way down. So they know what's going to happen. They know where to invest their money. their buddies tell them where to invest. It's insider trading, something that if I or you or even someone within a company does it, they'll see 50 years in prison. But because it's Nancy Pelosi, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. Spanberger claimed that leadership engaged in repeated delay tactics. Of course, because again, it will not make them any more money. And she said, quote, "For months, momentum grew both in the House and the Senate to finally take steps forward prohibiting members of Congress from day trading while on the job. We saw remarkable progress towards rectifying glamoring examples of conflict of interest. And after first signaling her opposition to the reforms, the Speaker then reversed her position. However, our bipartisan reform coalition was then subjected to repeated delay tactics, hand-waving gestures, and blatant instances of Lucy pulling the football." Pelosi responded to Spanberger's statement in a press conference on Friday, noting that the Virginia Democrats' bill is included in the House Administration Committee's legislation. And Pelosi said her bill is in the bill, whatever the hell that means. Others had ideas too, and that's what the committee put forth, the Speaker told the reporters. But it's good press because you asked a question. She also addressed the House failure to bring the measure to the floor, telling reporters we have to have the vote to bring it up. So that's what's going on right now, folks. Some of the Democrats were angry a long time ago. We made a report a few months ago, actually, regarding this whole situation. And a bunch of Democrats were pushing Nancy Pelosi to retire. That she has to retire because they want new leadership in the House. If, in fact, the Democrats hold the House, which they most likely won't. But if they do, they want to make sure that Nancy Pelosi is not once again Speaker. Now, other Democrats that also don't want her as Speaker has said that the only way that they will vote for her to be Speaker yet again will be based upon how many people she got out to vote and how much money she brought in fundraising. That will be the measuring stick for them to be able to vote for her, which is pretty crazy to actually blatantly say like that. But that's what they said. So who knows what's going to happen? Most likely, lawmakers are not going to get banned from day trading. They're going to continue insider trading. Nancy Pelosi and her husband is going to continue to get richer and richer. And again, there are a lot of accounts out there that keep track of all of these trades made by lawmakers. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should these lawmakers be banned from day trading, from trading stocks altogether? Futures or not, it doesn't matter. Any type of trade on the stock market should be banned by lawmakers. Why? Because they get the information before anybody else, classified information. Information sensitive information that nobody else can get other than them. Whenever something happens at a company, the first ones that get notified are lawmakers from the different states that those companies either belong to, have the biggest headquarters or plants or factories or whatever. Those are the first people that get notified when something goes wrong or something goes right. Because if something goes wrong, it means that people are going to lose jobs. If something goes right, it means that they're going to add jobs to that state. So the first person they tell is a person where that is going to happen. Right? So for instance, if Tesla says, oh man, we're having a hell of a year and we're going to make more gigafactories or whatever they call them, and we're going to make them in Texas, well, hey, guess who's the first ones to know? Ted Cruz. All the lawmakers from Texas, they're the first ones to find out. Why? Because they're going to go out there and say, oh, look, Tesla's going to bring 10,000 more jobs to Texas. So they are the first ones to always find out about the good and the bad when it comes to business. And that's the reason why this legislation needs to pass. because these lawmakers know in a way in advance how the business is going to go, and then that way they buy or they sell. Just look at what happened with NVIDIA and Nancy Pelosi yet again. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this whole situation? We want to know what your comments, your suggestions, your opinions, everything in the comments below. Should it be banned? Should it not be banned? Does the Democrats need new leadership? And will the Democrats take back the House in 2022? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks. If you guys missed our previous video, which was Governor Ron DeSantis giving an update on the hurricane in Florida, now heading over to South Carolina, I believe. Then make sure you guys check it out. It should be coming up on your screen. It's interactive. Click on it. It'll take you to the video. And also make sure you guys share this video and that video on social media. Subscribe if you are new, and check out our website, goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's www.goldenstatetimes.com. Thank you so much, folks, and I'll see you soon. Peace.